Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the essay translation approach. This lesson is going to be the first lesson of the series, which is language testing and approaches in technique. So, the first lesson is all about the essay translation approach. Firstly, we're going to study about the characteristics and all the types of tests in essay translation approach, and then we're going to study the strengths, which means the good points of this approach, and the bad points of this approach, that means weaknesses. All right, so let's get started. It's just to give you an overview. Essay translation approach is considered as the pre-scientific stage of language testing. All right, if I say that the essay translation approach comes in the category of modern teaching approach, then this is going to be wrong, because this is one of the traditional approach of English language teaching. All right, so no special skill or expertise is in testing is required. all right, इस वाले टेस्ट के अंदर आपको एक स्पेसिफिक स्किल और एक्सपर्टीज बिल्कुल भी रिक्वायर्ड नहीं होती. What usually happens, the test developers, what they do, they provide the test in a format, in a language of the in the first language of the student. For example, if someone is from Urdu background, so the first language is Urdu, so they will be providing the sentences or the paragraphs in the first language, that means Urdu, and then they're going to translate all the paragraphs and sentences in English language. All right, so this that is why this approach is not very effective. All right, so and it is a bit difficult for these students to attempt as well. Tests usually consist of essay writing, translation, and grammatical analysis. All right, so these are the key features जिसके ऊपर टेस्ट मोस्टली बाउंड होता है. ठीक है, ऐसे राइटिंग दे देंगे आपको, ट्रांसलेशन इन अ सेंस द ट्रांसलेशन इन अ सेंस दैट the sentences will be provided in your first language, and then you need to convert them in English language. All right, tests have a heavy literary and cultural bias, and public examinations resulting from the tests using this approach sometimes have an oral component at the upper, intermediate, and advanced levels. All right, in general, if we speak about essay translation methods, so the students who study English from this specific approach, they only end up with good grammar, with good writing, but they're not good listeners, or they're not good speakers. They face difficulty in creating concepts and in creating sentences, in constructing sentences when speaking. All right, so the strengths of essay translation approach, this approach is easy to follow because teachers will simply use their subjective judgment. All right, so they're going to just give their own sentences, because most of the teachers who follow these approaches, just like the essay translation approach, they are also non-native speakers, and they their first language is not also English. That is why this is known as a traditional approach of English language teaching. So the essay translation approach may be used for testing any level of examinee. All right, and that this model of tester can easily be modified based on the essentials of the test. All right, so they're saying that this test can be modified, all right, can be come to the modern nice level if the test developer is into it. Now, the weaknesses of essay translation approach: subjective judgment of teachers tends to be biased. As mentioned, the tests have a heavy literary and cultural bias. So this is going to be the only weakness of essay translation approach. If you have any question regarding essay translation approach, you can just hit me in the comment section. I would be happy to answer you.